Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the first of hopefully many modded Minecraft videos, and also videos on my PC. So this, I have multiple mods installed. I might put them in the description, probably. Let's see, New World. But I know how to use most of the mods, and then there's a couple where I straight up don't. Like Thaumcraft and Twilight Forest. I have no clue what I'm doing, and I have a creative mode world to test these kind of things. And this isn't aided, especially. Oh, this isn't good. Especially considering some of the. I'm gonna risk the desert temple. I'm gonna get enough wood for a pickaxe, then go. You gotta fucking send it every time. Yeah, I have Tinker's Construct. I don't use that. Not to use Aether. I have a creative mode world for testing mods, and I still don't know how to use them. I know they're working and everything, but yeah. And then I've got JEI, obviously. I've got a mini-map mod that I mostly use for waypoints, but I currently have passive mobs shown on as well in green. Just because if they're passive mobs, then whether or not I know they're there doesn't really matter that much. It's not cheating. It used to show hostile mobs and item drops as well, but I turned those off in the name of balance. I am by no means good at I'm decent at Minecraft. By no means am I good. So, this is going to be the video. I might edit out parts that are just me walking, probably. But I don't know how content heavy this is really going to be. But basically, it's going to be an overall enjoyable experience for basically no one. Anyway, a lot of the mods I had installed in earlier playthroughs made the game a little easy. Stuff like Tinker's Construct, where you can make overpowered weapons eventually. So in order to balance it out, I added a couple that basically just add enemy mobs, which I felt was fair. I can hear a skeleton for a second there. Also, I'm just gonna real quick, the music is much louder than everything else for me right now, and then also my audio is a lot louder. I have my actual entire desktop's audio turned down quite a bit lower than me, because I just hate it when I'm trying to watch a video and can't hear what the person's doing. What are these? I haven't found a desert since I started installing mods. Actually, can I make anything out of you? Cinder Pearl. Blade? Crack. Anyway, Desert Temple. But also now I have other things I can collect while I'm in the desert. Alright. It's possible food would have been a good investment as well. I don't know if anything I really have will help with food either. Well, there's what I came in here for at least. I don't know if one of the mods I have installed messes with the way diamonds are found, but I could, or if that's just like 1.12.2 doesn't have them spawning as often, or if I just got unlucky a couple times in a row. But I've been having some trouble. Ooh, this is oddly perfectly circular. Yeah, you'll notice some blocks that aren't recognizable, including those fancy crystals. There are some underground dungeons, some problems. You'll hear me say "uh-oh" thanks to being in a lot of specific areas. There's a reason for it, because a mob spawns there. The main conflict of mods that I've seen so far in testing this pack has been that there's two mobs named the same thing, and that's about, like, the least of my problems at this point. You can't put these here. Alright, whatever. For those of you who've never seen what this is like raiding a temple like this, do some research, haha. Is there a new use for rotten flesh? My caps lock is on. Mob core for animal net, minced meat for undead rising. Oh, for taming mimic crabs. Oh, I need quite a lot done right now. I still need quite a lot done. I'm gonna get in the nether before rotten flesh becomes that useful. Slime sling, bog. I'm not going to take force armor, because thanks to some of the mods I have installed, there's much better options than a dumb, stupid animal who could up and die on me at any given moment. Out of disrespect for the jungle temple. Oh yeah, another mod I have allows me to do stuff like this. I figured that was a worthwhile investment as a mod. Because, well, a lot of mods, like Twilight Forest and Aether, have certain areas and that I'd rather not be on the map. That was not a sound from standard Minecraft right there. But the reviews of these mods I watched were for earlier versions, so I still don't recognize it. Which is a problem. I think I have enough of the blaze powder things for now. Actually, blaze powder can be used in Tinker's Construct to make firewood, and firewood's super good. So, more blaze powder it is. Not going down there. I'd rather get a house set up than go spelunking first and foremost. Although, Banshee, I don't have what I need to take you, but you burn in sunlight and aren't smart enough to not push me. Also don't have a ranged attack, so I'll just wait for you to burn. Ooh, Slime Island. Cascade. Although I think there's plenty of them around. Oh, cactus. Savannah? Thank you. Savannah is better late game, but I'll keep it in mind. I'm out of food. Is that the one I just looted? Yeah, because that's the hole. Alright then. But yeah, those slime islands, like the one that was floating up there, are pretty common. They're not... I mean, I'd always recommend visiting them if you got the time, but like... you can get... they're pretty common. I don't have the materials to build up, and... just in case I need sand in the future, I'm actually going to mark this border, because the savanna and the desert are both semi-key elements in this mod pack in their own right. I'm also going to hunt the Savannah Plains, but not fight any of the native tribes because they're problems. It's a gray area. But actually it's a dark gray area because edit, name, actually, we'll only get one. What's something that'd be good for, since it's a border. Also, you notice the teleport button? You need permissions. I can't cheat. You can obviously turn that off in the mod config file and all that, but like, that's whack. Expecting to hear the little gibberish noises any moment now. Run out of options here. Since I'd like to survive the night, and seeing as how things that make that Banshee look weak spawn at night, I'm going to take this time to hopefully find some coal right in this cave. Alright, not looking like it. I don't want to venture where any real... I really hope you don't see me, but I also hope that if you do see me, you can't leave the savannah. Because I'm completely fine with both of those options. Yeah, I don't like the tribes. They're not my favorite. I was off by a little bit in my initial estimate of how much stone I was going to need, because I forgot I want to make an axe. Is that a lava pool? Those are zombies. Well, this quickly evolved into a big problem. No, that doesn't work. I probably should have figured. Alright, I'm gonna do some crafting with the stuff in my inventory, and I'll come back in daytime when I unbox myself all the way. Well, alright then. That's going in, and I'm very afraid. So, hope... I want to be honest. I don't know what makes that sound. I'm very afraid. It's not the tribes. So I'm going to real quick take some time. This doesn't pause time. Alright, cool. So if I hear that again, I'll hear that again. I'm going to look through some eggs. Vanilla Minecraft. Alright. Vanilla Minecraft. Alright, fish is undead. It's not a Mugma. Mysos... What? Alright, what is a mycosis? A fungal infection. Alright. I don't think a fungal infection is going to be fucking screaming at me right now. That's not a foglet. Foglets wouldn't be spawning right now. It's not a frigid. Not that it's fine. Ithaqua. I can guess that that'd be a water. Okay, so that's a Lovecraftian god. I think it's a god. Well, I'll be able to tell rather quickly if that's what we're talking about if I pop this bitch open. I didn't see any giant red-eyed giants, literally. So, I'm gonna go with, that's not it. Where was Ithaqua? Right here. It's not a mimic crab, because those are just chests, not a sludge lord, not a raven. Terra? Fish undead. Rising. Terra. Nope. Those are the jungle ones. I should remember that. It's not a Vespa. It's not a scarecrow. It's not a swarmer. Osvermis? Yeah, it's an Osvermis. I should have remembered those fucking things make the most creepy sound. Oh, there's new shit. There is new shit. Well. I'm gonna leave myself a little message here to stop the recording. Well, that's the sounds of zombies burning. I never get tired of hearing those zombies burn. Man, way to make a sprint across the place where you burn to death, moron. Well, that part's definitely getting cut. Alright, back to hunting. I will leave the pink sheep out of respect. But, in fact, I usually try to avoid hunting sheep. So I'll just grab enough for the wool I need. 2 pink sheep, damn. Holy shit. I do believe this is what they call a gamer moment. Because here's 2 more. That should be, yep, 3. Alright, then just... Bark. You're a sheep. Sorry. Did I just apologize to an in-game animal? Well, I mean, I know that if the tribe starts coming after me, I would be saying I'm sorry while I run. You know what? Usually I'd rather not, but... yeah, I guess I won't. I want to find a more livable area than the savannah. Because the savannah... Hi! You're not waiting to ambush me or anything, are you? Because I'm not in the fucking mood to get ambushed. So how about I stay in the desert, and you stay in the savannah, and I don't run in, get some sand, run in, and drop a TNT times 10 in your village. I would say that's a fair deal. Alright, slime, blue forest, normal forest, and what looks like... alright, mushrooms, cows. Yeah, this looks like home. Mainly because I haven't seen anywhere better. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That might just throw it out of the park. I don't know if that counts or not. Yep, that's ocean back there. That threw it out of the park. Cliffs and ocean aren't good. Because that's where one of the two Nagas spawn. And while it's not the one that's a boss from Twilight Forest, it is the one that flies around and spits acid at you. So I'm going to get a little distance from where the cliffs meet the sea. Continue to look. Ooh, plains. Plains are always good. Plains are good spot to be in. I can find caves when I'm in the plains. Now I'm gonna focus on getting into the plains alive. Could have sworn I'd already hit you once, but eh. Can't wait to have the frying pan, and it'll only take one, because I can just give him a boom. Rather fight a sludge lord than either version of a Naga. I'm fine with it. Plus, sludge lords shouldn't reach out to here. And this looks like a decent spot, so... green? No. Purple. Initial? Actually, yeah. I don't think there's meant to be a comma in that, but there is when I write it because I don't want to change it. Pressure play moment. Alright. Now. For progress. That looks good. You'll see me collecting sugarcane quite a bit. It gains some value thanks to some of the mods I have installed. I really hope that squid's making that sound, but seeing as I never know, I'm gonna avoid water as much as possible, but crossing it there was really an option. I'm mostly meant avoiding like the ocean. Alright then. So, this is gonna be where I set up home den. Shut up. I wanna do this. Well, for starters, get into a position to cook some food. Even if I can't. Actually, wait, can't you, no. Well, I guess there's always the option of charcoal for now. Ooh. Oh, I was gonna say unless this cave has some coal in it, but it did not. So, actually, I think all that water should be enough to keep the Sludge Lord from spawning. Or rather, from doing anything. So you're not, if he spawns and dies, that's more than fine by me. I'll take a dead Sludge Lord any day. Alrighty then. This. And that, I believe, should be enough. Which, from there... Now just a little deforestation. And I should have a decent amount of cooking ability. And then, no more raw meat, hopefully. I don't know where those zombies are, and I'm not in the mood to find out. Alright, that's it. Normally I wouldn't kill what's already cooking in the furnace. For you, I'll make an exception. Yeah. Now if I look over there, I can do that. And then if there's too many, I can disable them. Although actually, seeing as how, I'll actually leave it, because while the savannah is nearby, I'll just call this one edit savannah, which can be a solid, actually I don't mind dark gray. I'll leave this slash. You know what, I'll also, for help. There you go. That one should be easy enough to remember. Launch. Can't afford to throw a little more in there. And I'm gonna need a base here in soon. Don't know how long, but it's only a matter of time. So I need to get chopping some wood. I'm not gonna bother with replanting too much. I don't plan on being in this dimension too long. You see, once I get to either the Aether or Twilight Forest, I'm going to be taking a great opportunity to not be here. Because you see, the bosses in the Aether and Twilight Forest both very dangerous mobs. And mob groups, respectively. But the, room for my bed. And then room for the gun thing. Because I plan on having a gun. I'm genuinely just not a fan of that. Plenty of room for Tinker's Construct stuff. Damn. I was really hoping it wouldn't be, but it is. Pirate doors. I can just figure out my dimensions. Alright, so 6 by 7. So 42. Wait, 6 makes it easy. Just 7 in each, but actually 14 an inch each because floor and roof. Would you look at that? What a quinky dink. As much as I don't often do this, the blocks under here, because they're not the most useful. Actually, my furnaces are definitely going to be there, but my crafting table is going to become a different thing. Which I probably could have made now. Am I really that close to the desert that I can still hear those things? Well, whatever. They can only tunnel through sand, so... Guess who's glad their floor isn't made out of sand? Shut up, you stupid fucking things. That thing makes one more noise. I'm making a bed. Make sure I'm making a bed anyway. I don't want to have to listen to that fucking thing. And I don't want a baby zombie walking in. You're camping my house so I can't sleep. Not gonna lie, bro, that's kind of cringe. Well, that's what I get for building over a cave. And that's called a pog. Ah, no more nighttime. Good, good, good. Great, in fact. gonna have one extra, but that's fine. Because I'm gonna put it there. A little decoration. I don't mind it. Crafting table, but different, completed. I'll see what I can get cooked with this. Alright, probably all of it. Oh yeah, it's daytime. Oh yeah, feel free to look at me, moron. Oh, what do you think you're doing, huh? Yeah, it'd be a real shame if it was daytime, wouldn't it? Moron. Thanks for whatever that was. I didn't quite catch it. It was more cursed fabric. I don't see anything different in my inventory, really. Hotbar looks good. Rows look normal. Yeah, like I said, real shame it's daytime, huh? That's what you get. Gravel. So anyway, this is just going to be me farming sand and gravel, so I'm going to skip over this unless something interesting happens. Oh yeah, I also need to farm clay. But anyway. Might time-lapse this, probably not. Fucking parasite. That's going in. Jesus, scared the shit out of me. I'll let my heart cool down for a minute. What the fuck did that come from? That thing buried itself in the sand? Man. I really don't see why anyone would watch this. I've been stuttering this whole time. This is honestly just horrible. I know I wouldn't watch this. But on a quick discussion for what's happening, this may just look like normal Minecraft, but I'm collecting a bunch of random objects for no apparent reason. The only difference that's been shown so far is the time a parasite jumped on my face, some odd structures, a new biome, a couple weird items, and a couple floating islands. I haven't done anything wacky. I haven't nuked a city. I haven't performed an act of domestic terrorism or committed any war crimes. So where's the real modded part of this modded Minecraft? Well, you see, that's where all these items are gonna come in. Is in the first mod I actually know how to use, Tinker's Construct. And me knowing how to use it is why it is going to be the first mod. Me having a general idea of how to use it, I wouldn't say I know how to use it. But basically, these items I have here are going to craft into a very gravel-like substance called grout. This will be quite a bit of grout, in fact. Forgot the sand, but lucky me, thanks to this cool crafting table, I can leave items on it. So this will become 2 grout for every 1. So there's 2 stacks of grout, and I'll make the rest as needed. Grout smelts into seared bricks, and seared bricks are a staple of making a certain required structure. Now, in other news, sticks, 20. I just need to find coal, and that'll be good. Always take wood with you going into a cave. It can almost never come back to bite you. I almost said literally, but I don't want to say it can't, especially with the option of how much wacky, zappy shit could happen right about now. I guess I'll do more exploring since I want to find a cave. Shut your mouth. Alright, so that's probably the floating island I'll go to, because that one's over a swamp, and there's a boss in the swamp that can spawn called the Sludge Lord. And as much as I love fighting infinite blindness and loads of small hitbox fast minions, no. Oh, I'm sorry, that's impolite of me. No, thank you. Anyway, I need a cave of some kind. Weird mushrooms, dogs, don't have bone. I don't have any mods that make the dogs attack me for no apparent reason, so hello. Man, that close to the river, huh? It ain't a good life, but it's yours, huh? Egg. Oh yeah, this place looks familiar. Oh, this place looks familiar. I mean, this place looks useful. Because clay is important even once I have this structure built, not just for making grout. You see, grout's only part of what I need the clay for, although I doubt I'll need much. Yeah, that should be enough. Because clay is only for individual parts, and if it gets to the point where I'm making something more than twice, I'll use either gold or brass, which can be used to make permanent casts, because Tinker's Construct is a, well, it's in ways both a more and less realistic forging when it comes to making tools. It's more realistic in and of that it takes time, separate parts, separate resources, all that. It's less realistic in and of that I can make literal burning hellwood that lights enemies on fire. That was a worthwhile cave. This whole little ranting walking segment is definitely going to be in here. Alright, well, for starters, this is going to be black. I don't think that's how you spell ravine. I don't know how to spell ravine, or at least I don't care to know right now. Alright. Well, for starters, coal. Very good to have. Shut up, zombies. Coal, always a good thing to have. Torches, smelting, making, you know, coal ash here in a minute. Oh, good evening, zombies, but please consider, the power of the sun will destroy you so that I don't have to. Ground quartz? I'll take it. Slightly unfamiliar to those of you who actually know what Minecraft is, but I guess if you knew nothing about Minecraft, you'd just assume that's maybe even normal. It's not. Quartz is supposed to be labeled only from health, but one of the mods adds a different quartz ore for the surface. And again, I've noticed that some of the mods I have seem to have a trend of removing the whole problem of needing to get into hell at all. There's lava over there. Which is weird because I'm at Y39. Why aren't you burning? Oh, water. Well. You stay away from me, midget man. Bonk. Bonk. Intestines. That's pretty good. Intestines are a fun item because you get to do this. Chitin and bone meal. Not bad. Alright. Some more of this here. That. There's a banshee through one of these walls I'd really rather not run into. But iron. Standard Minecraft stuff. If you're not familiar with iron, I'm not sure how you know about Minecraft in the first place. Amber, another one of the mods. Thaumcraft. Used in something, probably. All important to collect, given the opportunity. But not all in total what I need. You moron. Enjoy your fight. It's getting late, so I'm gonna head out. How am I gonna head out? This might be a problem. Well, I guess I'll grab. Alright, I guess I won't grab. Can you mine? You should be able to mine copper with a stone pickaxe, right? That's gaming. No thanks. Oh. Some Viz crystals. I should focus on getting out. Could not get my inventory closed in time. Well. Time to head home. Before something I either do or don't recognize it kills me. Like that. Zombies. I'm not gonna fight zombies, because zombies can explode into parasites in this mod. Alright. Loot it is. First death. Mod Minecraft. It's not hardcore. I'm bad at video games. I'm not gonna play hardcore. I don't play Doom on One Life mode either, although I might. Hey, if you want to see that, you're not actually a real person watching this video. You're a fake. You're actually probably that robot that's been claiming my videos for a song I've never heard of, let alone played my video. My Fallout ones. For the record, the song you are trying to claim is The Wanderer. I don't remember who it's by. And it is already in the game's files and therefore not subject to copyright if I'm making a video on that game. On the, or at least an, other hand, the song you think I'm playing, that I'm actually straight up not, like, legitimately, never heard of the song. A, I'm not playing, meaning it's not in my video. B, that answer is not an option for disputing claims, which it really should be. Like, it's not in the video. And D, you're not only more than likely a robot just trying to get money out of as many people as possible, but it also wouldn't surprise me if you're one funded by you. Oh, that's a fucking problem and a half. Hey there, Scarecrow. I really hope you're not following me. Alright, that's pretty good. Excuse me while I go first person as not to run directly into one of you. Open, closed, bed, please. Thank you. I hear you, Bone. Aw, you're a bitch. Why did I write why did I write another Strange Dreams? I don't know if shields work on those guys. But you know what definitely works? The light of day. So, worst comes to worst, I'll just wait them out. But for now, I'd like to play the game. So, suck it. Well, had I been unarmed or even lacking in a form of defense, you would have been much more of a danger. That skeleton is much more of a danger. I'm gonna take a nap. Alright, on to more important topics. Grout. Grout is good. Genuinely. Cooking it up is how you get to the next point of progress. Now, on the other hand, small problem comes with said grout. What to do with it, that is. Now, you might notice that I didn't smelt those ores, and that's because I can get more out of them smelting them in the Tinker's Construct Forge. Hence why it's a worthwhile investment, alongside the fact that I can make the custom special weapons things. But there's other parts to the Tinker's Construct mod as well. You might have noticed them. Now, as far as how I plan on That spawned like that. As far as how I plan on getting up there, well, it mostly involves a ladder. A big ladder. But getting down is very easy. So long as you brought a crafting table. Is that a single block of lava I hear? Oh, it's underground lava. It's cave lava. That's lava right there. Alright. New marker. Is there an orange? Nope. Then dark red, because that's a danger. Lava. Actually, I'm going to save dark red for a mob spawner or something. Cool. Confirm. Log. Now, getting down is the easy part because Tinker's Construct does have a few things other than the main forge where it's worth getting as well as useful without, you know, you needing to make the main forge. You could make these without even being working on the main forge. I just happen to be doing it while my grout's smelting for a matter of time efficiency. Now, that should be enough actually, because I'm just going to build up. I can put the ladders on later, after all. Or I could just not, because after I get what I need, I won't have a problem doing that. I'm gonna want a shovel. I'm not sure if you need silk touch or not. Oh, this is a slime chunk? That's cool. But I'm not too worried about just one little slime chunk, considering where I'm going. It's called Slime Island. For a reason. It's covered in slimes. And slime, as well as slime blocks, which are actually very similar to the slime blocks added in a later Minecraft update, considering this is actually in 1.12.2, are, they work very similar, except for one main difference. 2 crafting recipes, using them as a material. Those 2 recipes being... Forgot they do that. Alright, come here. As much as I thoroughly dislike shield PvP, shields are so... it's just a necessity at this point for PvE. Alright, now I gotta get up there, because there's a marginally more renewable. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1 over. Anyway, up here is a marginally more renewable version. I'm gonna guess that's about 15. 15 was more of an estimate in the first place, so it doesn't have to be 15. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1 more should do the trick. Alright then. Forgot to equip my shield. Passive health regen, don't fail me now. Yeah, different slime blocks in this game do different things, as well as the fact that certain ones are an entirely renewable resource. As you notice, they're quite bouncy, much like their original counterpart. However, they also have a different mechanic where, while in them, if you press space, you just get a larger jump. Another mechanic about them, you're slower to break while bouncing, thanks to being airborne for part of it. But another mechanic about them is that slime not only quite literally grows on trees, but those trees can be grown at your will. Well, emphasis on your, because I can't seem to get a sapling. There we go. Now another thing about these are the 2 mobility items that can be crafted out of them. One of which the slime boots, which take the respective color of the different slimes mixed in them, have this neat little trick where basically everything's a slime block to you now. Now, no fall damage might sound a little overpowered permanently, you know, but they do come with the downside that A, you cannot get any of the full set bonuses offered by Aether or Thaumcraft. B, they do no actual armor, meaning that your armor is basically the equivalent of armor without boots. And C, they are really somewhat difficult to get without building up like that, meaning that if you lose them and don't want to go up there and don't have, like me now, some slimy dirt and a slimy sapling with which you can grow an infinite supply, then getting up there to get them is annoying. Another very nice thing about this is called the slime sling. I'm not sure if you can make the blue, you can make blue and purple ones. I'll call them purple one. Now, the slime sling sounds like it throws slime, doesn't it? Which would really be just a cool weapon overall. No, not the mixed. Give me the full purple. I love purple slime sling. The boots are better mixed, in my opinion, because you can get the mixed boots just look better. They're a better color to blend with other armors, unless you're building on a diamond. Unless you have diamond armor, in which case the blue ones are obviously one of the better choices, as well as a decent investment. Now, this is almost done. So it looks like in this here morning, we're going to get built a Tinker's Construct forge, and then this episode's going to end. Now, I could make you watch as I wait for... Oh, never mind. We don't have to wait to skip tonight. That's cool. Now, I could make you watch as I build this. I could make you not watch as I build this. I could time-lapse it. But really, I feel like this is meant to be a bit... You're supposed to be able to trace my thought process, my take on modded Minecraft, because I'm definitely not the first person to play. which, in my opinion, would mean that I should convey my thoughts in some way. Also, while I'm at it, I'm just gonna... That was rude. But I'm gonna make another axe, so... Rather than directly convey my thought process through just letting you watch, I'm going to explain it. This is a Tinker's Construct Forge. If you read the materials in U-Book you spawn with, it'll tell you how to make one more specifically. But it's basically, you build this thing, and then you use it for smelting in different ways. Some of these ways are rather simple, others are somewhat complex. For instance, while you could make gear, there's other versions of the smelter you use seared brick and grout for. I do believe this is enough for me to get away with even doing this. If it's not, I do have the ability to craft and cook more grout, so... There's always that little fact. Let's see, things I know I'll need ahead of time. This, 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 this. And this. Alternative things that I just kind of... Is that really it? I'm through all of them already? Jeez. I knew getting enough for some extra was a great idea. Here's hoping I have enough coal to cook it, though. Gravel. I don't know, this seems like it'd be enough. It's been a while since I've done this, but it all seems to add up in my head at this point. And then just whatever else I can get cooked up. Is that really it already? I thought I made loads of this stuff. Well, I can get this placed at least. So, the tank, the control. Actually, I'm going to do that the other way around. Control the tank. The drain, what it'll drain into, what it'll drain through, for now, a placeholder block. Alright, I'm gonna let like a bit of time pass, and then I'm gonna cut this back to me looking at the sun. Likely as it sets, but really just whenever it's done smelting. speaking of which, forgot to show off the slime sling. So, you'd think, you know, you point it and you shoot it, but nothing seems to be happening. But what's the ammo? Well, here's the answer. That was a weird little jump, right? Man, that's pretty cool. You're the ammo, and when paired with the slime boots, it's a very effective tool when it comes to mobility. Now, let's say I want to get over there. You just... It's pretty simple. It's like throwing yourself, but more violent. And this comes in handy until later in these loaded mods. For instance, later in the Aether mod, where I can use what's it called? I can use forgot that now there's gonna be cave noises under my house at all times. Later in the Aether mod, you can obtain and use Gravitite armor, which allows you to fly. And even later in these loaded mods, I can craft and use a portal gun to get around. However, while these methods of travel are effective, they are also very expensive. Man, I'm glad I don't need coal for this forge to run it. Alright, I should have enough to at least get this working. I won't have enough to get it finished, because my preferred dimensions are 3 by 3 by 3 rather than 3 by 3 by 2, but 3 by 3 by 2 would work, I think. Which is good because I'm running low on coal. Oh, my slime tree grew. Enough coal to make it through all this. Well, lucky me, I've got a bit of an alternative. As an alternative power source has always been what Progress was about. Actually, no, that's a lie. Progress was about finding a way to kill each other better. It's sad as it is. But, hey, we only killed each other because other people tried to kill each other first. And we just had to kill each other to stop us from getting killed. Because us killing each other, that sucked. That should run, I believe. Yeah, that'll run. Alright, good. I've created a major problem for myself. Not a major problem. But anyway, once I get Tinker's Construct Forge being shown off, here in a second, I do believe that I am going to be basically set. Because A, while the Tinker's Construct Forge does not run off coal, alternative power sources have always been an option. And B, they've always been nearby. You see why I got the slime shoes now, so the slime sling doesn't murder me. Alright, now I'm going to want to not bounce. Alright, that's good. Now, an alternative source of power to something as classic as coal is literally just getting the heat from, I don't know, say, a giant bucket of lava. No, go ahead, come at me, zombie. I'm not worried about it. So, you put it in the tank. Doesn't fill much, but also doesn't take much. Then you take whatever you need smelted. For instance, this. Is that it? Oh yeah, I can put in my gold bars. I can put in, I'll need the clay in there to cast, because liquid clay is good. I don't think you put slime in there. Or quartz. Anything else in particular? Can't put brains, can't put amber, can't put fizz crystals. Yeah, that's it. Alright. So, you just jam it in. And it will liquefy. Literally. I could put a second furnace controller in here and be able to put a lot more into this area. I could, once this gets taller, I will have, once I finish that block, I will get another one of these on top. That third block row. But anyway, that is going to smelt into a liquid. Which is good. It'd be better if I could get a zombie or something to fall in there. Because then my iron would bind with his blood and become pig iron. Which is an item in Materials in You. So you'll notice that if you come into the little booklet, alright, there's, I'm just going to scroll through it very quickly. You can pause it if you want to look at it, the pages. If you can't catch them, I'd recommend setting your video speed to 1/4. These are your ingredients that you can use, that you can obtain. Some of these are from mods, some of these are from vanilla Minecrafts, and they do these things when used as these parts. Like I said, 1/4 speed is a great thing to get through this to find a specific page. If you're not too worried about it, then just skipping ahead 20, maybe 30 seconds would be a good idea. Anyways, the bow materials are pretty, they do different things. I'm probably not going to use those. I'll use shurikens because they're pretty good. And if not, I will actually go look at the bow stuff. But for now, I'm just going to skip it. Alright, the modifiers are as seen here. Bam, 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 bam. This is the smeltery. There's the page on it. There's the seared furnace. There's the tinker's tank, which is just for storage. And that is the entirety of Materials New. That's what you can use all this for, and I'll be making the wooden tables and shit tomorrow. But this is enough progress that I am going to end the recording here. So...